All right, we all saved up.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm a low-key legend.
All right, we all shared up. I had started watching this interview. Only watched probably like the first 3 seconds of Charleston White popping up on Cam Newton's podcast or whatever. And I just wanted to fuck it, I stream it and react to it at the same time. And then by the time we get probably through some of it, we'll have my partners in here and we can get this stream really started. But I just want to check this out to get it started off.
Okay, let's just put it like this, and let's come up with a rule. Don't say what you won't say in their face.
Dion. His wife too.
So you would
Man, if me and Beyonce had to be around each other for 2 weeks, you right, I'd get her. So he's a Crip rapper, rolling 60, right? So when I came to the internet, that struggle,
and for months, so long that we finally here.
Cam
Messina.
grabbing guests that nobody else will touch. So he's like the biggest platform for some of these guests so far.
On social media,
Like Krishan Rock,
entrepreneur,
this dude.
comedian, influencer at its all-time heights. I present the son, introduce the others, Mr. Charleston White.
what's up, man? Yeah, I like that introduction. Boogie Doll, huh? Mr.
Yeah.
Boogie Doll.
Yeah.
It was one thing left out of that introduction.
Talk to me.
I started out on the internet as a frustrated youth advocate.
Okay.
I wasn't an entrepreneur. I was a struggling single dad who financially didn't have the means to put gas in the car every day,
Okay.
but was still working in the community. Because of that, that struggle and that small time frame of struggling, I evolved into entrepreneurship by way of the internet. But I started out frustrated. So when I came to the internet, I didn't even know you could make $1 off the internet. Financially, I didn't know how to create a business to make any profit from a business. I thought I was supposed to be begging and asking for donations. So the internet taught me a lot, and it helped me to become all those things that you just named.
So really what I do know, and I've told you this while we were talking in anticipation to get you on Funky Friday, behind everything that you say, controversial, agreed upon, or disagreed upon, behind everything that you say, I can agree that there's some truth to what you say.
In a message, I ain't just talking to be talking. I ain't started out trying to be funny. When I was describing post babies with rundown Michael Jordan tennis shoes, I wasn't saying that to be funny. When I was talking about them ghetto with them weaves on their head, riding in the car, patting them head because they can't scratch their hair, and their daughters grow up patting their head because they don't know that's what their mom. So I wasn't saying that to be funny. When I was talking about the siren laying around the house, watching a woman go to work with that good in the bed, but he can't fix no alternator, he can't get no job. He laying around the house, jacking his off on the phone, going outside to hang with a bunch of only to end up in jail by Friday. Yeah, I wasn't saying that to be funny. That was my observation from doing qualitative studies in our community, from community work. So I wasn't trying to be funny. The internet told me I was funny. For one,
Anybody hop on the stream, just throw in the comments kind of what you think about Charleston White.
I didn't know I looked funny. The internet told me I look funny. Oh, look at his eye. Ah, look at his dread. So, nigga, I didn't know I looked funny. I thought I was cute. So the internet shaped this what they see today.
Okay. Well, I must admonish the viewer to understand this. We ain't even 5 minutes into this segment, and we are already ruffling some feathers or may. Don't bring your shadow band ass over here to Funky Friday and get my shit shadow banned too. But we gonna have a good time today, because
Yeah, that's what I meant about Cam Brave, yo, because Charleston will get you off the airwaves.
thing that I do believe in is accountability. One thing I do believe in is making sure that I don't judge, right?
Yeah.
Even though in my religion I love it so much so that it reigns supreme of everything in my life, I think sometimes as Christians we can't have this judgmental attitude.
One of the first things some of the most devout Christians do when you go to church is, where you been? I ain't seeing you. And so when you go, if you go to church and then you don't go to church and you come back to church, the church will make you feel shame in their judgmental approach. Well, where you been? We ain't seen you in a while. So I get it. It's a very, and I wouldn't identify as a Christian, but I have Christian values and beliefs. I believe in Jesus. I believe that he's the
I
son
don't know
of
how
God.
they're gonna carry me with
I
this
just don't take the title of a
rebroadcasting this
Christian. Man, I
podcast
just
either. We're
believe.
gonna see.
I just believe.
So what are you?
A believer.
That don't make you a Christian?
No. Because I also like to sin.
Yeah,
And
me
most
too, Mark.
Christians don't admit that they like to sin.
But you do understand that Jesus died for all our sins.
He got-
Yeah, that's
So
why I
therefore-
sin. That's why I sin and just say I pick my sins wisely.
Yeah, I watch his interviews,
Okay,
Mark too. There's
but
always some gems in them
You
for
know
real.
you're not perfect.
I don't want to be perfect.
I think that is true, but
But my saying is most Christians don't admit that they like to sin.
most people can't admit to the sins that they do.
That they like to do. See, some that we do, but we also got some secret ones that we like to do.
But that's everybody. That's not Christians, Muslim, Hinduism. That's just everybody as humanity.
When the FBI studied Malcolm and when they studied Martin, one went and spoke and came back to the hotel and prayed and talked on the phone with his wife, and they don't have no dirt on him. He was Muslim. The other one went and spoke and came back to the room and partied and fucked like a motherfucker in every town he went to.
Cam ain't gonna be able to handle that.
That was the Christian. So it's a difference. One was studied full time.
How you know that though?
Because
see,
it-
now you're using my platform trying to bring all this
because-
speculation
be-
of Martin
be-
Luther the King.
Because it's documented evidence. The FBI said that Malcolm X was a saint compared to the doctor. It's very well documented.
I mean, honestly, if you have had any devout Muslims in your life and any devout Christians in your life, it's a whole different type of dedication for real. I mean, it's not much to dispute against that for real. Christianity is way more lenient than Islam is. Let's say that.
Minute that Dr. Martin Luther King was just like any man. He was a whoremongering preacher. It's documented.
Yeah, I agree too.
Compared to Malcolm, who has no documentation of doing anything such like the preacher. See the difference?
I hear exactly what you're saying.
I'm having some
But that
bandwidth
doesn't
problems. So if y'all see some
necessarily,
jumping, they saying I'm having
rectify
bandwidth problems.
You not being unknown to your religion. I think
I don't want to be a religious man. I don't want to be Muslim. I don't want to be Christian. I don't want to be Hindu because I don't pick up the books. I want to be able to grab hold to the spirit. Most of the people who I heard talk the books and can recite the books don't show the spirit. They can't access the spirit.
But this is where I can agree with you, but also it's for me to also admonish you to say you use your platform for people to receive the word in your own right. You see what I'm saying?
I don't deliver the word because I don't know the word. I walk with the spirit. My mother and them know the word. I don't know the word. I hadn't picked up the Bible to read the word. I got the spirit. Because when I wanted the word, I couldn't get the word. I was locked away in a cell and they wouldn't give me the Bible. So for some strange reason, I was able to access the spirit. That's the spirit that Jesus said that will write God's word upon your heart. I don't want to be Christian because Christians can't access the spirit. They all got the word. I don't want the word, God. I want your spirit. Because it says with this spirit that I can do greater works than Jesus. There's no Christian I ever heard to say they can do greater works than Jesus. And Jesus himself said that you can do greater works with this spirit. So I don't want the Christian word. Give me that spirit Jesus was talking about that raised the dead, that allows you to walk on water. I ain't seen a Christian walk on water yet.
Yo, this nigga can talk to anybody, yo. Like straight up, yo. When he cut the bullshit, people looking for the bullshit. This nigga start. I don't like the bullshit that he says. A lot of the bullshit that he says. But when this nigga lock in, he lock in, yo.
But isn't that the truth for you to understand and say, yo, I'm gonna be what I've never seen?
If you had never seen it, you can't become it. So I watched my mother take care of children. I watched my mother feed people with her word of God. I watched my mother pray to get my grandmother off drugs. I watched my mother use
Yeah,
the
I
word
feel the
of
same
God.
way. It might
Okay,
not be
mama,
though.
that word worked good enough for you, but I need the spirit. The things that I've gotten involved in and the things that I do and the things that I face, the word ain't gonna help me, mama. I need the spirit.
To that point, take me through this whole background of what we see now and what had the most influence to you becoming what we see today.
I fell in the washing machine when I was 5 years old. So my mother was asleep. I snuck outside and I was in the laundromat playing on top of a washing machine. And I was jumping up and down, getting ready to jump off of it, but I was jumping hard. The lid popped open and I fell in and I broke everything from my waist down.
Dang.
We ended up suing Quick Wash. And the reason we won the lawsuit is one of the reasons why now when you open a lid to a washing machine, it stops. It was supposed to stop and it didn't. So I broke everything from my waist down. So I had a bone
Dang.
pop out here, a bone pop out here. I had pins in my leg. This is at 5 years old.
That's a rough
in the
start.
washing machine spinning like this. I pulled myself out and then passed out.
That's a rough start
I
for a
was in a
youngin'.
full body cast from here all the way down with a stick between my legs. So I had to lay flat like this.
come on,
And I had to learn how to walk again. So I'm very charismatic. I'm very charming.
Yo,
Podcast with my homeboy, but this shit fucking up.
Yeah, I'm having some little tech issues. Let me shut this shit down real quick.
In front of a judge and being able to say yes sir, no sir, no ma'am, yes ma'am, getting in front of a probation officer, knowing how to make eye contact, sit up straight, looking straight in the eye. All of that was
Hold on, y'all.
things I learned that. Hey.
Alright. Let me see what this shit doing.
Hottest working woman in showbiz. Well, if it make you feel any better, so do I. Yeah. They Huh. I don't know. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on, let me see if you want to add the same.
I don't know. I'm off next weekend, so I'll probably get it next week.
All right.
But I'm gonna call you right back. Hold on, bro.
Got my man Crev in the building. He's not a big Charleston White fan. I was trying to get a little bit of that in interview podcast in, but I had a feeling that I would not have a guest partner tonight if Charleston White continues. So we can pick that interview up a little later. It don't bother me.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you knowing your co-host.
Yeah, most definitely. So
I can't stand that nigga, bro.
Yeah. I know, y'all.
And it's wild because he did make some points. Like I understand, like when he was talking, because like I didn't niggas been posting the shit all day for real or whatever.
Oh, for real? That's my first time saying.
Yeah, so if you want,
hold up, real quick. Hold up. All right, we're gonna really get this stream started tonight. In the house, I got my man, Mr. And me.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm the low-key legend.
All right, let's get this started, y'all. Yeah.
Off topic, real quick. But speaking of your intro, you listen to Cam and Me's podcast?
Of course I do.
Every time they play their little intro song, it reminds me of some shit you made.
You talking about the you talking about the intro song, or you talking about the Pink Horsepower song?
It might be it's the intro when they coming on.
Oh, all right. I got
when they going out, it's like because it's the same song, but like when it first come on, he rapping, and then like
okay,
when it's going off, it's like a little melodic pause.
Yeah.
Melodic was crazy.
Yeah, I got a melody pause. Damn, yo, now melody. The word melody got to be paused.
Yeah, they do. I was thinking of melodic though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you say melody, that shit got to be paused now, yo. That's paused. That's crazy. But I got to pay attention to the song now. The only song that I always hear in my head is the Pink Horsepower theme song. Pause.
Right. Say she wanna go, ooh.
Yeah, that should be rocking low key, yo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what you talking about?
Yeah,
that's
harmonizing like say she wanna go, ooh.
Yeah. That's the Pink Horsepower theme, yo. Pause. So when he do his little advertisement for the joint, he that's the theme song for that joint. But yeah, that should definitely a slap, yo. And appreciate that. I like when anybody say anything close to positive about anything I do as far as music. Like I got a lot of and it's crazy though, for real. Like I've gotten a lot of comps of people that have come out like after me. Like my man heard Brent Faiyaz, like when Brent Faiyaz first started getting on the radio and shit. My man told, yo, you can write for this nigga. Yo, you need to send him some songs. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So like shit like that just kind of like it kind of validate me a little bit. It don't validate no ham stretch for me or no kind of clout, no kind of real recognition, but it just showed me that people like some people kind of recognize and shit for real. You know how that go. When you do your thing.
But yeah. No, I
My
respect
man
it.
Timmy, killing it on Spotify. My man Timmy.
Shout out to my man Tim. I need my man Tim to listen to me because it's coming from a place of love. It ain't coming from a place of hate. Like, I love you, my guy. Like, Tim been there for me in situations that niggas that I know wouldn't even have been there for me for real. So it ain't no malice coming from what I'm ready to say to my guy. You gotta find your sound and perfect it. Cause when you on these beats that I listen to, cause I listen to everything he put out.
I listen to everything he sent me. I don't know about everything he put out, but I do listen to everything that he sends.
Well, he send me everything he put out. So
okay.
So anything he put out, I didn't listen to. Out of the 60, 70 songs I've ever heard from him,
mm-hmm.
I've heard him ride 2 beats.
Okay.
Pause. Most of the time, when I listen to my guy shit, the beat is either eating him alive or he disregarding the beat altogether.
He disregarding where he should be hitting the beat at. Pause.
That's so what I'm saying. Of times, we gotta find his flow.
Yeah. A lot of times, what happened is, and this almost like a white people dancing thing. They dancing to the wrong instruments. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of what will get to happen a lot of times for real. See, dance music. Damn, we can actually see the niggas now. Diddy must have sent that Revolt TV check before he stepped. Yo, this nigga dumb as shit, yo. McFly, yo. Yeah. Most of the time, what happened is motherfuckers be hitting the wrong part of the beat pause. Like white people, traditionally, the ones that can't dance, they dancing to like the guitar, something in the song. They might be dancing to the words of the person singing or something. So, I don't know if you'll be listening to the beat while he's rapping to it, or if his words already determine what he gonna do on the beat, but he definitely be kind of missing that thing.
I think he write his rap before he hear the beat, and so he forced.
Yeah, you gotta write this.
And he had into the beat instead of writing your rap to the beat.
Right.
So that the cadence is the same.
Yeah, I mean, I've given them advice like write the flow, like you literally write.
Hold on, bro, my food outside.
All right, go grab that shit, Paul. But yeah, Timmy going wild on Spotify though. That's love. Pause. What I wanted to get into today. Anybody see YNV Melly mother? YNV Melly Moms is starting a OnlyFans, and I'm trying to see it. I'm not subscribing, but if anybody got any images, send them on over here. Send them on over to me. But it's crazy this new trend of these rappers mothers searching for clout and doing things like OnlyFans. That shit is wild as a man to me.
I mean, to an extent, yeah, but also these niggas mothers be, prime milfs. Them bitches ain't get to explore their lives, so they still try to wild out too.
Yeah, but it sound good, and we know what happens, but still though, that's fucking with your son existence, y'all. Well, you know what? I can't say that because
life in jail.
Yeah, he gonna be doing life in jail. Plus, his mom was already out there anyway. But still, though, y'all, it's just wild just thinking about your mom doing on OnlyFans, y'all. Blueface mom, she out the chain too, and
that's exactly what I'm saying, Mark. Saying how they mothers look, I can see exactly why. Out of their mothers is still prime thotting bitches.
Right. Blueface. People always giving Krishan Rock passes for how she grew up or whatever, but we see, well, people see online every day why Blueface is the way he is for real, y'all. You get raised by a mom like that, you're gonna end up with you either gonna be a whole sucker or you're gonna have some pimp tendencies for real. From dealing with a person like that, like your first female influence, if she's a person like that, yo, for real.
I can see that. And I'll keep circling back real quick, but while you getting ready to transition to the next thing, I do want to say that what my man Tim is doing on Spotify is dope. You know, the amount of listeners that I saw, that shit was fire. Like you could make a decent living off of some shit like that.
Most definitely.
I just want my man streams to be higher for real. That's all I was saying. So whatever I was saying, I hope he don't look at it. If he do look at it and be like, damn, that nigga Crav hating on it, because it ain't coming from a place of hate.
Right.
Mostly because I don't rap. Like, we not competing in any way, shape, or form, so I don't have any reason to hate on my guy.
I mean, I rap, but I'm not trying to make a career out of it. And the one thing I kind of like suggested, yo, like for real, I give Timmy songs. Like I probably got 2 songs. That's all he got to do is repeat them motherfuckers. And with what he already got, them motherfuckers gonna go, yo. You know what I mean? And I've suggested let me help him out on the A&R. He kind of brushed it off, like he don't need no help type shit. You know what I mean? And I've really the biggest suggestion I have is he should let me and Keith coach, produce, and A&R a project for him, y'all. Niggas ain't gotta write his raps or nothing. He can write his raps, just let niggas help you adjust them so that they'll flow better, shit like that, yo. I'm telling you, that shit, he'll end up with a dope product.
And he just gotta let me style him.
Basically. I usually stay away from niggas.
My guy let me style him. Let y'all do his thing. We gonna turn Tim into a star.
Exactly, yo. Exactly. He already got. He can already attract people. That's like honestly one of the most important things to being out here as a figure and a star, because you got to be a figure along with whatever else you doing. Whatever else you doing, you got to be a figure and come off of whatever else you got. And he has the most important thing. He can attract people. You know what I mean? For him to keep on dropping from what may be the perception of his whatever, he's still getting people to listen to it. He's still getting people to pay attention to it. So if you got that part, the music part is honestly, to me, is the easier part of the two. But if that's the struggle, you already got it then. You know what I mean? Come on, look at all these damn rappers and shit like that, yo, that really don't have much talent, but that they got a song. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Timmy don't have no talent, because he does have talent as a writer. Just needs to work on the delivery part. That's all.
I also think another avenue he should have pursued was legit, like writing for movies and TV shows and shit like that. Like, he has a real gift in that.
He can write.
Like, he's real good at storytelling, which is wild because it hasn't translated to his lyrics yet.
Right. Well, I mean,
because his pen game crazy on the like when he be writing them TST movies, or he used to do TST First Take and shit like that. Like his writing is crazy.
Yeah.
like shit captivating. It grab your attention. It keep you like. I think if he would have decided like bro, and he spent the same amount of time trying to become a writer in Hollywood as he did trying to become a rapper because he's been doing it for at least 10 years.
Dub, if he would have started a YouTube channel off of the same type of shit with the TST, doing some updates on the culture, doing all that type of shit, his shit would have popped. Cause for one, he would have had a built-in audience already with the whole TST shit. He would had at least 100 people out the gate interested in seeing his version of First Take. And if you got 100 people, that'll watch your shit every time you put it out on YouTube, other people are going to gravitate toward it. The algorithm going to put you on, yo, for real. So, man, I mean, it's all good. I mean, the thing about it is he has time to transition, but the rapper transition to content creator thing has been this last 5 years for real. You know what I mean? It's been this last 5 years. You kind of
playing from behind the 8 ball.
Playing from behind the 8 ball, and this is one of the things that I kind of worried about doing this is being somebody that makes music, and then you go out and start talking about things in the culture and stuff like that. So it's kind of a little more like for me is also like an aging out thing too. An aging out thing and becoming a new rapper. You know what I mean? The new rapper. At a certain point, you get too old to be the new rapper. If I had a 20-year career and a great discography, and I was making music right now, that's different. You know what I mean? But for somebody to be the new rapper, it's hard for them at an old age to do that. You know what I mean? That's just reality. Now, what Tim can run into now is being known as the failed rapper. Now I'm transitioning. Boy, this shit ain't working. I'm transitioning. You know what I mean? Because you go through a stage of that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get the docs and you listening to your music like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? That's the one thing you kind of worry about. And then is behind the 8 ball on building the audience in this game because so many people jumped in it and are jumping in it every day. But I wouldn't discourage him from doing it because he can still do the shit. You know what I mean? I just think he got more cachet and more ability in the realm of talking than he does in rapping. You know what I mean? What's that, Mark? Let me see. Because I'm blind as shit. I can't see my phone right now. The later it gets, the worse my eyes.
Yeah, because I ain't Smurf dude on IG rap, or I ain't no Smurf dude on IG rap. I saw him battling somebody recently. I thought he was an internet comedian.
Smurf dude, who are you talking about?
I don't know.
But I see what you're saying.
I mean, I understand the premise. He was a rapper.
Yeah, I understand the premise.
He transitioned into comedy, and then he realized that he was a rapper first.
Right.
I don't know.
One thing that
Go ahead.
It's just along the same lines. One thing I have noticed in the content creators, like YouTube content creators, most of them have had their hands in making music. So what a lot of them do is they going hard on their content, and they might do their intro. So they might have an intro song. You know what I mean? And you'll look in the content, people be like, hey, well, that song slap, the intro slap. Where can I listen to that at? You know what I mean? So that's a good way to slide your shit in on people. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. He pretty big, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube comedian nigga. He go by a corporate.
Yeah. I'm down with corporate. Yo, he the best storyteller, yo.
He was a rapper.
Yeah, I know he rapped too. Yeah.
But he took the internet comedian route by writing and telling stories and all that shit. The same shit that I'm saying Tim could have been doing here.
Right.
You know, he could have been doing a fucking Maryland be like, or you know, he could have did what niggas from out there do all the time and use Baltimore. Baltimore be like, you
Right.
know,
Right.
I'd
Right.
have
Right.
stamped his ass. I'd have stamped the pause. I'd have stamped them though. Like,
Right. It'd been hard with the accent though, without the accent. But yeah. Let me get off 10 pause. I was hoping Kev jumped in tonight because I'm about to steal a subject off of his page, and it was Ti and Ti's how he felt about cheating or whatever. I'm just gonna put the meme up and that'll make it a lot easier. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right. Ti claims men only cheat with women who are disposable, and women cheat with potential partners. So, what do you think about that?
I mean, there's some validity to it. I've always been a person who was out the mob that um, men usually cheat with the dicks, pause. Women usually cheat with the head of their heart. You know, so usually when a guy can go cheat
Unless,
and
unless it's
leave a
a
bitch.
unless it's a hoe and they believe in
Well, I
cheating
mean, if
just
she a
because a
hoe,
nigga ain't
yeah, if
fucking
she a hoe, she a
right.
hoe. You should have wifed her to
Right.
begin with. But I'm not talking about no anomalies. I'm talking about the general consistency for real.
Right.
Um, you know, if a nigga go cheat, he fuck off on a bitch. Once he nut, you know, that bitch is irrelevant to him again. So
Right.
the next time he won, fuck off or whatever for real. If anything, nigga cheat, he might go home and treat his girl better for the next
Right.
2 weeks.
And not to interrupt, honestly, even the chick that you in a relationship with at the moment of nothing, you ain't really worried about her until you worried about her again. You know what I mean? So
Right.
imagine a chick that you really don't have no real attachment to. You know what I mean? Because that's one of the
I mean,
reasons that you build a relationship with somebody that you having sex with and that you plan on having children with and being with. That's the reason you build up everything else around sex. Because if it's just sex, nigga not gonna give a fuck really. You know what I mean? The average nigga. Going
right.
back to the
And they
anomalies that get
usually
pussy with.
when you got a female that do the same thing is she it's more calculated. You feel me? She usually, unless she, like you said, unless she a hoe, but like you said, we try and lead them out. A female ain't just eating on a humble, thinking he cute, fucking him, especially if she in a relationship.
Right.
That nigga had to put in some type of work. They had to build up some type of rapport. She had to feel some type of way about him more than sexually for that to even progress that far for real.
Right.
So once it get to, you need a new lighter, bro. So once it get
Actually, if
to
you really saying what I was doing, you'll really be saying that.
once it get to the point that they fucking, she probably got feelings for that nigga too. So that's why it's different to me most times. Like, I mean, I ain't even saying that they cheating with potential partners, and because they might be, you know, the nigga is checking every box that they want in the nigga still. So, you know, they might be auditioning to be the next nigga for real, but at the very least, he check all the boxes and they catching feelings for him. The way as though a nigga, she just need to check one box. Do she
Right.
make my dick hard?
Pause. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. And also, all right, That's why I want some honest women on some of this stuff sometimes. Because is this how we would rather a woman that we were with in our own mind know that that's what it would take for another nigga to hit our chick?
What you mean?
All right. Because in a way, it's still a little bit of pride behind this. You know how a lot of times, all right, and I'm just gonna use the internet for example. Women try to tell us how we think, and we try to tell women how they think a lot of the times. And what I'm saying in this particular moment, as men, we know for a fact 9.9 times out of 10, if we cheating, we just cheating to get off. You know what I mean? Or it was a chick we wanted to hit and we wanted to smash her. You know, whatever the, you know what I mean, around that same concept. But on the same regard, is that our pride talking that, all right, a nigga can't just smash my chick. He gonna have to res up. He gonna have to make her feel a certain way. Yada yada yada. You understand what I'm saying? Is that a man's pride saying that a woman will only cheat with a potential partner? So maybe it might not. All right, it might not be
pride thing.
A potential partner, but
that's why I try to exclude it. Like maybe she don't see him as a potential partner.
Right. Yeah. I think I heard that. You check all the boxes. Put it like this. I think when women cheat, a man has to make her feel a certain type of way for her to cheat.
Right.
Or just catch her, or just catch her at the right point in vulnerability where she was like, I'm fed up. I'm gonna fuck something, and you in the best proximity. I know you the best. I got a slight attraction to you, so you the one I'm gonna get my get back with. You know what I mean? Let me see what Mark say. Mark said, I think so. When a dude is bragging that his girl wouldn't cheat. Yeah, stop. Like kind of along those same lines. You know what I mean? And that's one
that I don't put nothing past no bitch.
Right, and that's what I was about to say, yo. Like I just, me personally, as highly as I feel about myself, I know that there's the strongest possibility in the world somebody thrashed the broad way better than me, especially at this big age. Somebody along the way thrashed her better than me. Somebody spent more money on it than me. Somebody, you know what I mean? I'm just not trying to compete with the ultimate shit. You understand what I'm saying? So
it's wild.
So by me bragging and saying, "Oh, that she not gonna cheat on me," I really, you know what I mean? I can't speak for nobody else, brain and heart, what they gonna do forever. You know what I mean?
I get so annoyed at almost every bitch I've ever broke up with or got in an argument with or was about to break up with and said this shit. A bitch be like, you ain't never gonna find a bitch that's gonna do what I do for you. Or with something along those lines for real. Like, and it annoys me every single time. One time I got so mad, I straight up told a bitch, like, bro, the bitch before you did this, the bitch before her did this, the bitch after you gonna do this. Like, you not special. Like, it's because it's what I've required.
Right.
So it happened in every relationship, but them bitches all be like, oh, I bend over backwards, or I do, you know, I go above and beyond, and ain't no other bitch going to do this, or ain't no other bitch going to put up with this, or whatever the case is. They just sit there and annoy the fuck out of me because
I got you, Keith. Go ahead.
You know, the motherfucking they will do the shit. So for me to think that a bitch won't cheat, or a nigga ain't fucked her better, or a nigga ain't spending more money more money on her, or whatever, it's crazy because the odds of it happening are way higher than you would like to think.
Oh yeah, I just don't. I don't even be wanting that shit to be a part of my whole psyche of what the fuck going on, yo. Like,
I don't think about
if
no shit like that. I think about am I I'm fucking a bitch. Do she look like she enjoying it? She feeling it? How her body reacting for real? I don't give a fuck about what the next nigga did for real, because if she keep coming back to fuck me, clearly I'm doing something.
right.
I mean, now if I fuck a bitch and she ghosts me, then I'm probably get the questioning myself. Even then, I'm still not gonna think about another nigga or whatever for real. But definitely gonna question myself. Like, damn. Speaking of, I got a story, a funny story. I was like 19, 20. This was like 29, almost 30 or whatever. Fat bitch built like Pinky back in the day. I beating her inbox down on I don't know where the fuck I'm at, but I got a number, beating her down, trying to get her to see me. She finally comes see me. I wipe out like 30 seconds, twice, back to back. So she ghosts me for like 5 years. I mean, this shit haunting me. Like,
hold up. When you say, hey Keith, yo, I sent you the link. When you say you wiped out back to back in like 30 seconds, you mean in one session, or do you mean in two different sessions?
Two different sessions. So it was within like 10 minutes though. Total.
So it was one session.
One session.
So it's yeah.
All right, man. One session. So she ghosted me for like 5
years. Yeah, that's a rough one right there, yo. Ain't nothing worse. Hold up, yo. Hold up.
It was my story.
Hold up, yo. Ain't nothing worse than a slippery second nut. Pause. Yo, it's nothing worse than that shit, yo. But go ahead, yo. And that's hyperbole, but you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, yo.
Yo, I know what you mean. Shit haunting me for years. Like I said, she goes me for like 5 years. Yo. I would hit her, she wouldn't respond. She'd post some shit, I might inbox her or whatever.
Right.
I open it. I mean, one day I see her, I think I saw her at the mall or some shit like that. I mean, so I pressed down on her. Yo, she laughing me off, but she give me a new number. So she come see me again, and she making jokes the whole like week leading up to it for real. Like, I ain't trying to waste my time again. Bit, this, that, and the third. I mean, I'm like, damn. So the whole week,
Mark Collins, she had a missile down there. Pause.
Yo, she had a missile and she was fat as a whore. Like, that shit, I couldn't do nothing about it. But I was young.
See, I know what niggas mean by a missile because in Baltimore, a missile means the highest grade of drug, but she got a missile down there. Pause, yo. We gotta pause that shit, yo. We gotta pause. I only put it up there because I know exactly what he's saying because it's some Baltimore shit, but you gotta link. When you put them words together, yo, it's rough. But go ahead, yo. Yeah, matter of fact, let me take it out the string so don't nobody think Craig messing with a chick that got a missile. But go ahead, yo.
Nah, the moral of the story is she spent the bin. I mean, I spent the bin again. I wore our shit out. Like, she was in that bitch shaking, motherfucking. I felt redeemed. Like, I felt whole again. Like, and the roles was reversed after that. Like, after that,
right.
They were chasing a nigga down for real. But I felt vindicated. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but for 5 years, that was my only motherfucking sob story for real. Like, I don't want to call it a sob story. That was my only fuck up for real. That shit was on my resume. And,
Right.
and you can't have those type of things on your resume and think that you Mr. GTD out here. Like you can't think those things. That shit crazy.
Right. Well, personally, for real, if it's something brand new, I'm throwing something back, yo. You know what I mean? At this big age, son, if it's brand spanking new, and I ain't never, yo, I'm throwing back a swag, a honey pack, some type of performance enhancement drug, yo.
I didn't know that I needed to. I'm 20. You know, we in L Prom right then and there. Yeah. But at 20, I mean, it wasn't even thought of things like that. Viagra was out when I was 20, but I didn't think of what's the name. Plus, at that age, be fucking funny as shit in the comment show.
What did he say? He went through hoodie. What did he say? Hold on.
He say redeem team. He went hoodie.
Hoodie Mellow.
And there's levels to that shit. Because Mellow my favorite player.
Right. All right. Back when I was 20, it was just like because I didn't drink a whole lot. I knew that if I took back a couple shots at the right time, I knew everything was going to be all right. You know what I mean? Because I you know what I mean, I just wasn't a drinker like that. So I knew if I took back a couple shots, I was going to be good. You know what I mean? But you can still have them slippery moments, yo. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with a slippery second, yo. The slippery second because you know as a nigga, that second one, you got something to work with, pause. You know what I mean? So when that motherfucking, you know what it was, yo? It was a lack of confidence on that second time, yo.
Yo, it might be because
it was a lack of confidence. Because usually if you can get back up that, you know what I mean, you ready for warfare. You know what I mean? You wasn't ready for warfare. That's what it was.
I wasn't.
You were still in your brain, yo. You probably took too long too. And
as a matter of fact, pause. I started off with the floppy, so I wasn't even all the way. So you're right. In retrospect, I probably should have took a little bit more time. I should have prepared my mind. But it's cool. I spent the bin, like my man Mark said, redeemed team, came back, bing, bing. You know, all good. Shit happened. That big age shit broke my brain on Twitter last week. I was like Google's big age.
After that, I thought that was pretty self-explanatory, yo.
Yeah, you old.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. But I be feeling like I'm old and shit, and then I be around other motherfuckers. They be calling me young man and shit like that.
Hey, I already sent you the link, Keith. Pause. I already sent it to you.
Nigga, you know, hop on, pause. You know, a lot of pause. Yo, shout out to Cam and Mace.
Most definitely shout out to Cam and Mace.
Hilarious.
That should be hilarious.
Hilarious, yo. I be at work listening to this shit. I be like, I have it in my headphones, of course. I be motherfucking laughing. Motherfuckers be walking past me thinking I'm talking to myself and shit. I be rolling like shit be so wicked. They got OJ on there saying pause, yo.
I know, yo. Did you see the Whole House story?
Nah, see, that's the problem. I gotta go back and catch the other ones. Or is this not on Cam and Mace?
No, it's on Cam and Mace.
I was about to say, I literally just started locking in like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, the Whole House story was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. So, it was kind of
I only watched today.
Okay. It was either yesterday or the big before yesterday, but them niggas was on there.
It had to be yesterday.
Wow. They talking about banking bras and everything on there, yo.
Oh yeah, that was the one I gotta listen to because niggas was talking about it was more story time than anything or some shit like that. I ain't get to listen to that one yet. Probably listen to
Right,
it.
and then it came the day after people was trying to get on Shannon for talking about what he'd do to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, did you the shit that be having me rolling probably the most is them trying one up each other on the party lyrics. For real, like,
Oh yeah.
it just
Cam
keep
had a
making me
wild
mad.
one today. He had one from Confessions of Fire today. He talked
Yo, it
about
was
raping a poodle, raping
yeah,
a.
the pool. Like, yo, what the fuck? He talking about it ain't even that bad. That's just bestiality. Like, nigga, that's horrible. Hey, nigga, that's fucking horrible. What are you talking about?
Hey, what you mean by that? They better chill in this political climate. Yeah, but I think the difference is think about what they said. They was at a whorehouse, so they were with sex workers that they paid. You know what I mean? I think that's
Break
one of the
nobody.
differences. Exactly. So they ain't say it was a fan that can come out the woodworks or none of that shit. You know what I mean? But trust me, not all, but most of them rappers in the '90s that toured, they is definitely at least a chick or two that could come out of the woodworks and be on some bullshit. Whether they really did it or not, you know what I mean? It's definitely because it was just a whole different climate. Beats by Stacks, what's up, my nigga?
What's up, bro? Y'all niggas
Matter
funny,
of
bro.
fact, I'm gonna move you over there so we can see your whole face, y'all.
Y'all niggas funny. I've been laughing at this shit.
I'm glad, y'all. I'm glad. Cause I definitely don't want to be on no super serious bullshit.
I had that same story Craig just had, bro. But this shit happened to me like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
What happened?
So look, like y'all niggas know I just moved to Seattle and shit.
Nah, I ain't even know that. Congratulations.
Yeah, I just moved to Seattle like a couple weeks ago.
You gotta link up with my
So
man Dion. I mean, yeah, his name Dion.
link it. So like
Dijon.
my stupid ass forgot that I'm going to Seattle and it's gonna be cold up this motherfucker because I'm coming from the south and it was
You
hot
moved
as
up there
fuck
by
down there
yourself, or you moved up there with your family?
by myself. I'm here by myself.
Okay.
So I come up here, right? So I'm like, bro, it's cold. So I had to go to Walmart. So I go to Walmart to get me some a fucking pullover or some shit. So I'm in there chilling, and these two like white girls come up to me just making conversation, like whatever. So we talking. They was like, yeah, we having a party, like come through. So I was like, all right, cool. In my mind, I'm thinking, hell no, they trying to line me up type shit. But I had got enough drinks in my system, and I was like, all right, I'll pull up. So I put up on them. I go over there, and we chilling. So long story short, me and one of the white girls, like, we link, and we, like, fucking, like, type shit. Like, we fucking for, like, 2 weeks, and this bitch just ghosted me, bro. Like, ghosted me. Like, I hear, I'm like,
So you was hitting her for 2 weeks straight?
yeah,
All
I
right.
hit her.
That's
Like,
different, yo.
every
That's
day
different, yo.
hitting her for like every day hitting her
I
for like 2 weeks straight, bro.
don't
And like
sweat
one
that
day,
ghosting, yo.
I kind of thought she like
No.
had I kind of thought she
Don't
like had a dude, and he came back around, and
don't
like
sweat that ghosting. If you were smashing it for 2 weeks straight, you put in
2 weeks
work
straight.
a couple times within that 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's the
Yeah.
ghosting. The ghosting was probably just some shit she got going on, yo. Like
yeah,
you might
that's
have
all
just been an adventure for her, yo. Like I did this I did this white girl probably like 10
Yeah.
summers ago. You know what I mean? And she was on some traveling shit. Like her and her partner had a place here, but they was renting the shit temporarily. You know what I mean? I found all this shit out a little bit later, and they were just on some traveling shit. So she really was on some old adventure shit. You know what I mean? Like wanting a black dude to hit type shit. Even though it probably wasn't her first time, but that's probably her game.
Yeah.
Oh, I never hit a black dude before, and that's probably her
Shit
game.
fucked
You
me
know,
up
for
though. I
excitement.
was like, damn, like what the fuck?
No. Don't sweat that one. Don't sweat that one. As a matter of fact, she'll probably hit you back at some point in time.
She's definitely gonna spin your wheel.
I can't do it. I'm gonna be like, I'm straight. What's up?
You said you can't do it.
How you doing? Nah, I can't do it.
Why not?
My ego, bro. I got an ego, bro.
Your ego, when she come back, your ego should be telling you everything you need to know.
I'm alright.
So you wanted to go with her.
Okay.
You wanted to go with her.
I didn't, but I ain't never got ghosted before, so that shit fucking with me, bro.
Yeah. Nah, you was smashing for 2 weeks. Everything good.
That was just a situationship that ended, bro.
Yeah. She might have been on a break from somebody. She was what's serious, yo.
Like, what happened, though, like
she could have been married. You know, like there's a lot of things that, you know what I mean, like for real.
That's what I think. I think Blood was married. Cause I pull up at her house, bro. She had like a fucking big ass house with like 4 bedrooms. Shit was just nice as fuck.
Yeah, yo. So like,
so I'm like,
that's definitely not a ghosting.
For this shit by itself type shit.
Put it like this: you smashed multiple times. You won first of all, because you smashed multiple times.
Yeah.
If a chick ghost me after the first time, I know I did. Let me finish. And I know that I put in some type of work. I'm not even saying the ultimate work, because I'm never gonna be the nigga like, is that the best you ever had? I'm never gonna be that nigga. You know what I mean? But yeah. I know levels of work. I've done enough poor work, and I've done enough great work to know what's acceptable work. So if at the one time if a chick ghosts me after some acceptable work, I'm gonna feel that it's something that's going on with her for real. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? She might have just wanted to get off that day. You know what I mean? And be ghost. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I really don't. A lot of those little ego things that I used to have, I just don't got them no more, yo, for real. Because most definitely when I was younger, when I was 20, when the shit Craig was talking about, and you know what I mean, when I was younger, it was a lot of pride and ego involved in it. But as you go along, you know what I mean, you get into those things like, you know what I mean, that she probably did have better before. She probably did have bigger paws before. You know what I mean? So I don't sweat none of that shit. So compared to Crab's situation, yo, don't sweat that shit, yo. Crab redeemed herself, but he know why she goes him the first time, and you good, yo.
That shit was wicked. That shit was wicked, bro. That's all I know. That shit was wicked. It hurt my heart, and it haunted me for 5 years. You don't have that same situation. You don't feel like you let yourself down.
Right.
I don't feel like I love myself. I mean, that was my first time being ghosted like that, so it kind of like fucked me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Usually it's the other way around. I'm ghosting.
Because you usually the one with the family that go back to your family.
Nah, nigga.
He's talking about since he's been single. He's talking about since he's been single and as he's been single.
Yeah, since I've been single. Hell no. I went on it. I'm gonna tell you right now. When I was in a relationship, bro, I wasn't on that type of time, bro. Like I'm straight. You know, I don't need none of them drama. Nigga, single is up.
Even overseas.
Nah. They didn't do nothing, bro.
Oh, all right.
I seen me fucking pictures and shit. Like that type shit. Nigga, like, I am, bro. I don't like. It ain't even a good nigga. It ain't even a good nigga, bro. It's just like I don't be feeling like a headache. You can't.
I mean, if you overseas, yo, if you overseas on tour,
bro,
that ain't no headache,
bro. You know how bitches is, bro. They gonna eventually like get mad and call you bitch and be like, yeah, this what happened.
How is a chick overseas gonna call you broad, yo?
Bro, social
I thought that
media,
was
nigga,
the
it's so easy to find nigga on. It's so easy to find a nigga
you
on
right,
fucking
yo.
social media and be
I be
like,
forgetting
oh,
it.
he got a girl. Let me jump in her DM.
I be
I
forgetting
fucked
about
him.
that. I be forgetting
Yeah,
about that
that
bitch.
shit.
And every chick in even in third world countries got a smartphone now, yo. So yeah.
Bro, them hoes over there be popping it off. They get like they get
And
flown out. They get
I
flown
agree with
out,
that.
bro.
I agree with that 110%. Let me see. Mark said, yo, definitely a good nigga. Foreign doesn't
Nah,
count.
foreign count until you don't foreign don't count until your ass get caught. Then you gotta explain
Right.
that shit. And it's like
But for real,
I was in
I'd rather get caught. I'd rather get caught fucking abroad on tour, some foreign chick on tour, than I would like a chick that live around the way. But the caveat to that is that's gonna open up your chick to the get back. You know what I mean? While your ass on tour. So
and then your chick gonna get some get back.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
They
That military that
know what's
military shit
happening.
wicked, yo. That shit is wicked, yo. Like I just heard so many stories about that
Bro,
military shit. Whether
it
it
go, bro,
be
the shit goes
whether
down in the military, bro. I
yeah,
ain't even gonna lie. On both ends.
whether it be the military wives while they men away, or just the whole mix inside of the military, the women and men mix inside the military. Man, I mean I just heard so many stories.
I ain't know, like I could, like I said, bro, I was married, so I ain't even really fucking, like I ain't even really. It was one girl who was trying to fuck me, but I was like, chill, type shit.
I think
I
the Navy
mean,
go the hardest with that shit. I think the
them
Navy
niggas
go the
gay as
hardest with
fuck
that shit.
over there, though. They be fucking each other, bro, like dudes.
And they be fucking broads too. It be broads on the boats too, yo.
They
Niggas be having
they be
And
jumping.
niggas be
they
having
still be fucking
whole.
dudes, too.
They be having
Like,
whole. I mean, I
that's
know
what I heard. I
they
don't
do
know how
have
true
gay
that is.
people.
That's what I heard.
Put it like this:
No, I'm
historically, the
saying like
Navy
regular.
is no. What I'm saying is historically, the Navy is the gayest branch of the military. But it don't mean that
Yeah.
every nigga in the Navy is gay. You know what I mean?
I'm just
Like,
gonna tell you every story, when I heard it, nigga going in the Navy straight, he come out like fucking dudes.
nah, yo.
That's what
Now,
that's what I
Now
heard.
I know two niggas that's in the Navy that I talk to on a daily basis. Both of them love bitches.
no,
I'm
hey
just telling
Keith,
you what I heard, bro.
that's just like saying every nigga that go down Atlanta, they come out gay.
Bro, so look, this is the thing what y'all saying, what people say about Atlanta, bro.
Hold
Like
up,
Atlanta is not gay.
hold on.
No, let me explain it.
Before
Atlanta is
no,
not gay. It's one section of Atlanta is gay. But that's so hot. That's the
okay,
tourist section.
okay,
It's Midtown. That's what they got, like
okay.
2 or 3 gay clubs down there. But Atlanta's big as
Yeah,
fuck. I'm from College Park.
by
I'm from
by
the south
by
side of Atlanta. You ain't gonna
defending
see none of
Atlanta,
that shit.
by defending
Mhm.
Atlanta the way you are, that tells me that
Yeah.
you didn't listen to anything I just said. I said
My bad. Go ahead.
I said saying going into the Navy makes you gay is just like saying coming down to Atlanta makes you gay. Now,
I ain't saying
the
make you gay. I said you go into the Navy and you come out there.
all right, that means it made you gay if you were straight when you went
Go
in.
to Atlanta and you come out gay.
Right. So the point I'm making is
so many sides of Atlanta that you can go to that you don't see none of that gay shit, bro.
And there's
okay,
probably so many places in the Navy
and it's
where you
bitches
don't get
rooms,
shit.
it's bitches on the boat that you can go to, so you ain't gotta be around no gay shit.
But it's like,
No,
so I'm gonna tell you this.
and before you
one thing about the
and before
military.
you can
I'm gonna tell you
and
one.
before you
I'm
continue
gonna tell you one
and
thing
before
about the
you
military.
hold on, before you continue to defend Atlanta about the gay shit, I'm pretty sure per capita there's 2 cities in
No,
America per capita
we like number 8.
cities
We number 8.
cities
We like
per
number 8.
capita with gay niggas, yo, with gay people.
Yeah, we're like number 8. 8. Like New
I
York
don't
got more
believe
gay
that.
niggas in. New York got
No,
more
no,
gay niggas in.
no. I agree. I agree with that New York, because New York was already a gay mecca, just like San Francisco and Atlanta became a gay mecca, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, what made
It's
what
more.
made
It's more. It's more acceptable to be gay in Atlanta than there are in other cities like that.
I mean, any
You
major
have
city,
more.
any major city is acceptable to be gay, bro. It's not just Atlanta.
No, they
Any
got
major city.
and they got gay sections, but Atlanta is known for it, y'all.
No, it's not, bro. Like,
It is, yo. Everybody, hey, you ask anybody where the gay people at, they gonna say Atlanta.
that's the internet.
The
Though,
black
bro.
people gonna say the black people gonna say Atlanta, and the white people gonna say probably San Francisco and Atlanta, y'all.
That's the internet. Though.
There's certain that
It's not
it's not the internet, y'all. It's not the internet. It has to do with what
I'm telling
where
you, I'm
where gay
I'm
people
from-
go to be with other gay people, yo. And Atlanta's one of them places, yo. Like I seen some shit on.
I can agree with that.
I seen
because
some shit on RuPaul, and RuPaul went from San Francisco and was one of the original people that kicked it off down in Atlanta, because it was people that drew your in down there.
only way I can agree with that because Atlanta is just a melting pot for all type of fucking whatever you do.
Man.
You can go down there. You can be gay, straight, actor, rapper.
I'm not even saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just like how people think. And I didn't want to get into an Atlanta bashing section. I just wanted you to hear how
I
it's
just want to clear up some
No.
stereotypes, bro.
right. But regardless of the stereotype, you know what the stereotype is, right?
I think it's one section of Atlanta.
That's you there knowing it. I'm saying you know what other people's perception are of Atlanta, right?
That's why we're having this
Right.
conversation.
So you saying that somebody going to the Navy and come out straight is the same as me saying every nigga that go down Atlanta come out gay. You defending Atlanta right now, yo. All right, San Francisco, yo. San Francisco. Let's take Atlanta out the shit, yo.
I don't
You're
even
taking
think
it
San
personal.
Francisco on it. I think it's one.
It is, yo. They had a gay mayor, yo.
I ain't never been.
They had a gay mayor, yo.
I can't speak on that.
Yeah,
I ain't never
they had a
been
gay mayor,
so
yo.
I can't speak on that.
They had a whole gay mayor. But what I'm saying is, Golden State moved to San Francisco because they own a gay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take Atlanta out of it, since you're taking Atlanta personally.
Mm-hmm.
You saying if you go in the Navy and you come out gay, it's just like saying just because you went to San Francisco, you're gonna come out gay. It don't work like that, y'all. That's all I'm saying. A nigga that was thinking about being gay might think about going in Navy because he heard of some gay shit going on in the Navy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You got a point.
But going in the Navy don't make you gay, y'all. It's also one of the military bias things, because I also know the branches are very competitive. I already know that the branches are very competitive.
It ain't that we competitive. We just like roast each other, bro.
Yeah, that's competitive, bro.
Yeah, I guess. So we all fuck when it's time to do some shit. We all fuck with each other.
Y'all fuck with each other, but it can
when it's time to go down, we gotta go like
an army and navy fight can break out.
Not even that. The Army and Marines will fight.
Yeah, but
Navy.
I'm just saying two branches, yo. You being real specific. I'm just saying two different branches. A fight can break out between two different branches, but if some civilians start fighting and it's some Marine and some Army niggas, they gonna fight together. You know what I mean? That's just like
we might fight together and beat some Navy niggas up.
No, I'm just talking about civilians. Like if some civilians jumped on an Army nigga and it was 3 Marine niggas there, they're together at that point. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. Just like if y'all was fighting a whole nother country, that's kind of the point I'm making. I mean, he looked like Earl Spence. She said you like Earl Spence, yo. Tasha said you like Earl Spence.
Nah, she told my own handsome, like chill.
She said Mark is handsome as hell. That's
Mark said that's not me. That's Keith.
Yeah, that's Keith. You just see the little banner up there, Natasha, from Mark's last.
Okay.
He's saying that because I don't think many people ever seen you.
Yeah, she's talking about me. You talking
You had that you had that
Latasha be
Max
on my
Headroom.
head though. Latasha be on my head. So I still fuck with her.
Right. Anybody niggas watch Raising Kanan first episode?
That shit came on? Oh, it come on tonight. I forgot.
I mean, I watched it
It
this
came on
morning.
last night.
What
Bro,
came
I'm
on
gonna tell
this
you some
morning?
fire shit to watch, bro.
What's that?
They're rap shit. You have heard the rap shit?
Yeah, rap shit. I be talking about it all the time. Nobody else seem to watch it but me.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro. It's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a loosely based City Girls backstory, right?
Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, like it's loosely based on them. Like the other chick, not the fake Young Miami, but the other chick, she getting investigated right now for scamming. You know what I mean? It's like what's her name there? Like
Yeah, like what her name is? I forget her name. The dark skin chick.
yeah, and both of them dark skin. And
Miami kind of
I
like.
thought no, she on brown skin tip, but she's definitely not light skin. I thought, did you see the last episode?
Yeah.
I thought the little.
Not the one from. You know, it come on tonight. So you talking about the one from tonight?
No, that shit came on yesterday, yo.
I ain't seen the newest one.
All right, well, the Lord AK dude, you know the chick, the rapper dude, they on tour with.
Yeah,
Lil AK. Yeah, Lil AK.
I thought Academics was gonna come out when they said that shit.
Nah, listen to it. Lord AK, Little Uzi.
All right, yeah, you right.
You thinking hard as shit. You keep going, bro.
You right. That is a little Uzi.
Go look up in the air and shit, like, huh?
So who's
Ain't he the
JT?
one?
So JT, the other girl,
the one that can rap, yo, the one that can rap and write, yo.
JT.
Think about.
Yeah, that fucked me up right there, bro.
Nigga is fucking having an epiphany. That shit is crazy.
That shit fucked me up. He just fucked me up with that.
Right, but it's gonna be a twist though. I thought he was Lil Uzi, but it's gonna be a twist. I don't want to spoil the episode for you.
So he really Lil Yachty.
Nah, just you had to watch it. I don't want to spoil because it's something big that happened, Paul. So I don't want to spoil it for him. But put it like this: they was building it up like he was Lil Uzi, but you see twist in the City Girls story happening as it go along. You know what I mean? You kind of see the twist where they kind of like twisting it, but it's definitely based on the City Girls though. Issa Rae, that's Issa Rae show,
it kind of was, but like now that you said a little AK, a little Uzi, yeah, I can see it now, bro.
No, I mean it's definitely 100% based on the City Girls, yo. You got one of them that can actually write and rap, and she's scamming. What Shorty got locked up for? What JT got locked up for? You got one of them that's really a city girl. Like she's a city girl. Yeah. She's showing y'all what a city girl is. You know what I mean? So yo really did a thinking emoji.
I did.
Yo really did it. Really did the.
That shit fucked me up. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right. Yeah. Light skin Keisha ain't light skin, and Sexy Red ain't red. But I see she wears red. But you know what I mean. She got to maintain that for the rest of her career now. But Raising Kanan, you about to get spoiled on this because we already watched it. So close your ears if you want to hear it.
It's straight. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's good.
Pew, pew. That nigga Howard a menace.
Howard is a straight menace, yo. He really the realest nigga in the streets right now. He really
might be. He really might be.
Yeah, he might be the realest nigga in the.
I don't even know who Howard is. That's a new character.
No, that's the police. That's
Kanan Fowler.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Omar Epps character.
Brother.
Who brother?
That's the character. That's Wood Harris brother.
Nah. Omar Epps is not Wood Harris brother. Wood Harris brother is the one that played the cop on. He played the cop on on BMF.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. My bad.
Yeah. We talking about Omar Epps from Juice. Yeah, Howard got the thing done. He did what he was supposed. I can't hear you. You got to turn your shit up. My bad, Craig.
No, I say he definitely might be the realest nigga in the streets.
Right. Most definitely right now.
But that's Kanan's dad, though. Right?
Yeah, it's Kanan dad,
Yeah.
and he's showing.
Kanan
Yeah, the one Kanan tried to kill, and now he's showing right now. Like everybody in power history, and I'm using my imagination now. I'm laying Kanan's life out right now. Throughout his whole life, everybody is assuming that he got all of his thoroughness from his mother and this dude Defcon, because he kept the stock name. He kept the stock name, so we all know that, you know, man, he went through life like that. But he got that thoroughness from his daddy, his real daddy.
The cop.
He got a lot of that thoroughness from him.
Thug.
I'm about to go watch that shit in a minute, bro. I forgot that shit came on.
Yo, that cop a fucking thug. Like he told him, he like, look, I'ma handle this.
Y'all be right back with
it. Same episode, the shit got handled.
Wait, Kanan got into some more stupid ass shit?
No. It was the cop, you know, the his partner. He got a partner. Howard had
the
a
white girl.
And she was getting too close. Kanan basically told Howard and Rock, like, look, she pulled up on me. She got all the motherfucking information. Just because she ain't a cop no more don't mean she ain't gonna say nothing. So Howard like, I got that shit. That's my situation. I'ma handle it, basically. And he called her to a little meet. And she sitting there running down what she know. Yo, just bow right there in the car for real. Like, oh, you can't even see me. My hand moving.
Man, she was doing too much anyway, though, bro. She definitely was.
The way they like
in the last season,
unraveled the rest of her life. In that episode, you gonna be you be like, oh, all right, well, they got her out of it, because I could see the whole time, like, oh yeah, she's gonna die. I think she's gonna die that episode, but she motherfucking she got out of it. She had to go.
He cleaned that car up like Vic was supposed to.
Yeah, no. He in a different
time.
Man,
Latasha had chill before I jump in her DM.
Go ahead.
That's a joke.
Do your thing.
Right.
See what she you know, you wear red. I think that's one of her requirements. You like wearing red?
Yeah, that's my favorite color.
Well, there you go, Tasha. He wear red.
Yeah. So what you were saying? Y'all?
I was just saying, basically.
Nah, you just showing me that, telling me what's going on with
once Vic slammed the car for real, or whatever. What car you talking about him wiping off?
Not necessarily wiping it off, but remember when Tommy told him to check the car, make sure you get everything out the car. Basically, make sure there ain't no recording devices or notes that the nigga was taking. That's what I'm saying. And
yeah. He sweet the car.
And I'm saying Howard double checked. He's about to step out. Then he started going through our pockets and seeing the recording device and all that. I think that was the Power Universe showing us those two scenes. They showing us those two scenes and how you check behind something when you didn't done a crime, basically. You know what I mean? Because they was like in the same type of situations. You know what I mean? Both of them just finished killing it. Yeah, both of them just finished killing the cop. Howard was way more thorough in his making sure he covered his tracks.
Hey, he popped his partner.
Yeah, and they showing the contrast because Howard is a cop too, though, so he know they.
Yeah.
I say he popped his partner.
Yeah, he popped his partner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They reach it, you know. He reached straight to the door. He knew she probably had a piece right there. Yeah, I mean, then he, like you said, he's ready to step out. Then he double back, check the pockets because he know it's probably recording me. You know, he
Right.
definitely handled the situation better than a nigga like Vic. Because you know, a nigga like Vic, a street nigga, so or street cat. Um, he blow a nigga head. He ain't think about a nigga having a recording device on him for real.
Right.
You know what I mean, but Howard circled back, and that's smart because that definitely could have been a big ass thread. Because I knew she was recording.
Right. Well, and Vic is the one that had the recording device on him, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he had him.
Oh yeah.
He ain't had a necklace yet.
Find a book. Yeah, he had a necklace. Vic ain't find a book.
Vic ain't look for the book.
Right.
That was the issue. Vic didn't even look for some evidence because he figured his recording was him recording him. You know what I mean? And he was doing something analog, like he actually did something on paper. You know what I mean? But Rock finally got Unique hit Rock. Yo, hit Rock.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he hit Rock.
I can't believe it. I gotta go watch this.
We should have seen that coming a mile away, yo. That was coming from a mile away.
Nah, I just didn't. Like, I thought, they've been beefing, bro. So I was just like, I didn't think Rock was gonna do that. I thought she was gonna fuck with him close enough to get like what she want about him, but I ain't like she gonna let him smash, bro.
No. The power, all right.
Hey, can we all agree
One
that
thing,
nigga
hold on.
badass and body in his role, bro?
Hell yeah, he killing that shit. One thing I know about, shout out about Joey Badass on the acting tip. One thing I kind of know about like these modern shows is they do a lot of fan service too. You know what I mean? So if enough women go online saying they want Unique to smash Rock, or they want them to get together and do something, they're gonna find a way to mold a lot of that stuff into the story. They're gonna give at least like one fan service. You know what I mean? But it was just heading towards that anyway. You know what I mean? They fucking was in a gunfight.
I didn't think she was gonna go there, bro.
He saved her life. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot of shit going on. They probably always had some type of tension going on between them beyond the fact that they was ops. You know what I mean? They was making.
She tried to pop his brother. She tried to pop. He tried to pop her brother.
All that was business.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Shit happened.
Didn't Wardell go over there and start working with them and shit? Like that shit all business, y'all.
He ain't like, family though. He's just like he wasn't family, bro. He was just like
it's still business, right? Like all of that stuff that was going on, none of it was over you fucking my bitch. You know what I mean? None of it was over no shit like that. You know what I mean? Other than prior the Crown Camacho shit with Brother. But I'm just talking about as far as none of the street action that was going on had anything, no emotion involved with it. All of it was about territory and money. You know what I mean? Army rivals join forces and shit like that all the time, long as there ain't no personal shit between them. You know what I mean? The personal shit is usually what fuck shit up. Somebody fucking somebody girl, somebody steals something from somebody. That's the shit that usually mess shit up. Not niggas just shooting at each other if they don't kill each other. You know what I mean? Except when it's some gang shit. See, that's the difference between
I don't know
gang warfare.
That's the only shit I don't be understand. I understand like street shit. I don't understand that gang shit. That shit weird.
Right. So that's the difference between gang shit and beefing for territory, getting money and stuff like that. That is always some other shit that's involved in the gang shit. Somebody killed somebody on outside over some emotional shit, and then just keep on going back and forth. You know what I mean? It's very, very seldom with some gang shit about straight money. You know what I mean? everybody knows about everything now. Like everybody that didn't know that why Scrappy was killed, everybody know that Rock was behind it now. What's the younger brother name? The one that's into the music.
Oh, that's the one that Unique tried to get out.
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Well, anyway, he know everything. Him and Marvin
Nah, Marvin
told.
at the younger brother. Marvin at the
Nah,
younger brother.
Marvin the older brother. Him
I
and
thought he was the younger.
Marvin.
The way he be acting.
Him and Marvin filled each other in on everything. So Marvin knows. No, matter of fact, Kanan know everything now too. So Kanan know that
I'm about to go watch this shit.
that he's the one that pulled the trigger
Y'all
on his
niggas got me
homeboy.
hyped.
Yeah, they know he's the one that pulled the trigger on his homeboy now. The one that got killed in the very beginning.
Yeah.
He knows his uncle pulled the trigger on that now, but he not really upset
mad
at him
about
because he
this
know
shit?
that Nah, he know his mother just be behind all that shit, just pulling strings, making niggas do shit. You gotta remember, his mother tried to make him kill his father, so
I mean, I think she harder than Monet to me. Like Rock harder than Monet. Like she go harder than Monet. And they kind of like the same character, but I think Rock got a little bit more gangster in her.
they about the same, but Rock is definitively the boss. It wasn't no husband involved, like no trickery with the husband
I mean,
involved.
Defcon was, but he died.
Yeah, but
Nah, she got
Rock
put in.
Rock is definitively the motherfucking boss. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the difference. Monet always playing power games or whatever between whoever else she dealing with, but I think that Rock is definitively the boss. She always got a full-fledged plan. It seemed like Monet just go with whatever seemed like the next good move is. Like Tariq come up with some shit, she down with it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
her kids come up with some shit, she might be down with it. So I think that's the biggest difference. Like Rock is really the brains behind the operation. Monet not the brains behind nothing, y'all. Like she just got position and she used it. You know what I mean? So I think that might be the difference. The difference between them two for real. So I say like as a drug dealer, Queen Pen, yeah, Rock is the truth compared to, you know what I mean, to Monet. If you really boil it down. Anything else happening, Craig?
Shit, I'm about to go watch this shit, bro. I'm gonna fuck with y'all niggas, bro. Appreciate y'all.
All right, my nigga.
Y'all niggas got me out. All right.
All right, peace. He probably gonna want to jump back in on this next one, no pause. Hey, Craig, you there, yo? This nigga Craig done disappeared on me. All right, but what I wanted to do real quick, Hip Hop 50. So every stream, I'm probably gonna go over some type of hip hop, something dealing with the 50th anniversary. And what I wanted to do today was I
just want to point out that I ain't go nowhere. I just went downstairs. Shit happened.
Right.
That's it.
All
I
right.
heard everything y'all was talking about.
Got you. What I want to do is a retrospective. Today it is 3 rappers in particularly that I wanted to go over. And all 3 of these rappers, one that I gotta put in the top 5 that I didn't have in my top 5. The other one is definitively in the top 20 in my book, and there's one more that I mean niggas can put him where he belongs, but he definitely belongs. The first one is Eminem, y'all. I have ran into in my internet journey over the last year and trying to determine where this dude belongs. I've ran into too many of the let's say like the not quite Mount Rushmores, but former top 5 people and overall rap. I mean, I guess you can say like people that people really take their word as science. I've seen too many of them break down why Eminem belongs in that top 5-ish range, and I tend to believe him. I forgot who it was that said, and this was one of the big time greats. He said that Eminem was able to be street without trying to be black. He brought his streets to the art while remaining himself. You know what I mean? And I think that is very I don't know the words to use, but I think that
Great
weighs
something
heavily.
of something that he did. So no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And lyrically, like his subject matter or not, on the breakdown tip, like on the lyrical breakdown tip, his shit like be amazing and kind of undeniable. Like if you really into the lyrical breakdown of things, you know what I mean? Rhyme patterns, different ways to rhyme words, internal rhymes, coming back to rhyme subject after something he laid a track 4 bars before, and then he reveal it 5 bars later. Like it's a lot of shit that you'll do that come out of that man brain that just tells me on that rapping shit is really nobody that can really fuck with him on that rapping shit. Let me take that back. There's really nobody that I can say just on the pure art of rhyming, writing, and rapping that's better than him. People that are on his level, Lil Wayne been one of them personally because I didn't watch these Lil Wayne breakdowns and nigga ridiculous. Pause. But there's just nobody that I can say that's better than him. And then we add all of the other metrics of sales and all of this thing. And of course, being white boosts his sales, but there are too many black people that vouch for him, yo. You know what I mean? For me not to say this dude is not one of the greatest of the greats. And all of these rappers that I'm talking about, they kind of all fall in the same age range. So I'll say, looking inside myself, a lot of my biases came from those rappers actually being from when I would have been coming up in the game. So there could be along the way there also could have been a modicum of jealousy involved in it. You know what I mean? So as I grow and drop all of that shit, I can kind of look at people for who they are and what they did. The second rapper is Jadakiss. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, me saying Jadakiss is somewhere in the top 15, it is no surprise to them because that nigga belong there. And if anybody got any other like qualms with Jadakiss not being between 15 and your number one, I'm telling you, I don't have a problem with that. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I've been kind of like a Jadakiss, not hater over the years, but I've been kind of sliding Jadakiss over the years, and I got my own reasons because I've listened to a lot of his rhymes and there's some things within him that you know what I mean I kind of used against him. But as far as the run he been on, you know what I mean, I ain't got nothing against it. The third one is Gucci. Gucci is top 20 of all times, y'all. Anybody want to say he higher? He ain't no lower, y'all. I'm saying top 20 because nobody got him in their top 20, y'all. Gucci is definitively a top 20 rapper of all times. Anybody got a problem with that? Conway probably got a problem with that. But you got a problem with that, Craig? You.
Yeah, I suck right now. Yeah, I got a problem with that shit. I think I ain't top 20 all the time.
Gucci top 20, y'all.
Gucci is not fucking top 20. I can name 20 niggas off the top of my head that's better than him.
What, better at what?
Better at the art of making music.
I can't agree.
If he top 20,
Gucci a movement, yo.
top 10.
Gucci. All right. This is why I got Gucci in my top fan in my top. Gucci is an archetype. Like, he is one of the few hip hop archetypes. For that reason alone, I can argue him in the top 10, but I'm not going to argue him in the top 10. I'm saying top 20. There's only a few rap archetypes, y'all. You got Lil Wayne, and I haven't thought this all the way out, so I can probably revisit it later, or if anybody want to add. Lil Wayne is a rap archetype. Jay-Z is a rap archetype. Tupac is a rap archetype. J. Cole is now a rap archetype. Drake is a rap archetype. It's some other ones. I'm gonna have to think deeper. But what I mean by those people being rap archetypes is when a certain rapper come out, you know what I mean, he on that J. Cole shit. But it's even deeper with Gucci because he got a whole tree of niggas that's making careers. That's making careers out of either rapping like Gucci, sounding like Gucci, or giving off Gucci. Not saying they doing it purposely, but he opened the door for those people. Your Pee Wee Longways, your Pooh Shiesties, and I'm just talking about niggas that kind of sound like them when you hear them. It's some new nigga from Memphis that came out that's beefing with all them niggas that's like kind of got some niggas scared. No, is he from Memphis? Yeah, because he the one that's on what's the name Hills right now. He on Finesse 2 Times Hills right now. I don't think I'm not taking DMX out the great, like wherever you got DMX in the top 20. I'm not taking him out, Con, but I just don't see the X archetype. Personally, X came off the Tupac archetype, yo. I think that's part of what gave him success. People miss what Tupac brought to the game. He brought you Tupac without sounding like Tupac. All the other Tupac alikes sounded like Tupac. He gave you the Tupac energy in his own form. So I really like X is a Tupac archetype, yo. Yeah, I think it's the nigga Honeycomb, yo. And to me, it's a lot of them niggas come off the Gucci tree. I'm not even talking about like people like Migos and stuff like that he had a hand in putting on. I'm just talking about the niggas that's like Gucci. You know what I mean? So that alone to me puts him in that range, and then he got bops too. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I put Gucci at such a high regard. And he's really like highly regarded, yo. You know what I mean? Like I put one video up about Gucci, and that shit fucking got 2,000 something likes and fucking like 50 something thousand views and shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not using that as a part of it, but that just shows me even more that it's just a lot of people that fuck with Gucci. You know what I mean? So That's why I got him in there. Are there people that rap better? Probably so. Yeah. Are there people that make better songs? But I think there's plenty of people in the top 20 that there are people that can make better, that technically rap better. You know what I mean? But I also think that Gucci is an underrated spitter also. So that's why I got Gucci in high regard, and I only put him at 20. If anybody
If
had any
Gucci
arguments,
top 10,
I didn't say
20,
top 10. I said top 20.
Gucci top. If I corrected myself, if Gucci top 20,
Yeah, yeah, Alabama dude. Go ahead. Yeah, what you saying?
then Future top
Then Future what?
then Future top 10.
Future,
Top 10.
Future might be top 10, yo, but he's definitely 20 through 1.
Because when you talk about archetypes, because when you talk about
Archetypes, and that's why I said if you got anything to add, I don't agree with what you're saying right now.
you don't agree the Future got an archetype?
I
He's an archetype?
don't not agree with it. Let me say I agree with you. My bad. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's what I meant to say. Future is an archetype. Like I said, I was coming off the top of the head, so I just thought of a couple of them. I agree with you.
Okay, but see,
And I put him over Gucci because he's much more commercially successful.
you know, I definitely put Future over Gucci. I think Eminem always kind of been in my top 10. I don't think I would ever really put him in my 5 because when you get to the 5 for me, my 5 is personal, and I think most people 5 are personal for real. So
right,
you know,
I took the personal shit out of that.
Yeah, like I respect his music. You know, I like a good number of his songs. Like, so he cool. Like, I respect his lyrical ability. He really nice with it. But if we ranking like straight up lyrical ability, you would have to, include things like Black Thought and stuff like that. And I don't base music solely off of lyrical ability, so I could never put him in my top 5 because he don't make enough hot songs for me.
You don't like it. You really not into his music, right? And I took personally my personal thoughts about his music and subject matter out of it, and I'm looking at it on a universal scale. I'm trying to look at it from everybody, like from what I see, how people react to these people. You know what I mean? And because it was up to me, like it'll be a different top 10. It'll be my top 10. I'm trying to come up with the top 10 or the top 5.
That's why he's still in my top 10.
Right. So I think that at the end of the day, the top 5, we gotta start taking the I got to start taking Biggie and Tupac out of top 5, yo. Out of list, yo. I think it need to be
because of the longevity.
No, because they did. They ain't get a chance to fuck up no more.
T.I. to me, Mark asked where T.I. was. T.I. to me is 20, 25, 30. He between like 25 and 40.
See, at this point, all right, have you ever messed with a chick that had a dead nigga that they mess with?
No, but I done seen it firsthand, so I know how they get.
All right. So one thing I noticed about chicks when they had a dude that they used to mess with, and this was more so in the younger years. One thing I would notice is like they died perfect most of the time. You know what I mean? So you basically competing with the ghost of perfection. The same thing that's going on with Will Smith and Jada Kinda. All right, that's how I look at the dead greats. You know what I mean? They get almost judged in perfection, except for the people that ain't fuck with them when they was alive. You know what I mean? They almost get judged in that perfect state, and they didn't get the chance to, like I said, to fuck up. You know what I mean? Whatever they left, that's what they left. That's their legacy. You're not allowed to talk down on them, all that type shit. You know what I mean? Um, just like Kobe right now. Kobe will probably never, ever, ever be moved off of being the second best shooting guard of all time. Unless we get two more guys that's definitively better than Kobe and Jordan.
Two more. All you need is one.
Nah, I don't think.
So you think if somebody come and they better than Jordan, that Kobe gonna stay 2 and Jordan gonna drop to 3?
No, that don't make no sense. But
Right. So you only need
no, I
one.
think some. No, the point I'm making is somebody got to move both of them. They're gonna have to get both of them niggas out of there.
Nigga gonna have to be. So he can't just be better than Kobe. He gotta be better than Kobe and Jordan. That nigga look like a fucking midget. Yo, how tall is this nigga?
Who you talking about, y'all?
I'm watching Oregon versus Washington game. Oregon
Okay.
running back look like a legitimate midget, bro.
Oh yeah, that nigga is little. Mark said I can't say that about Kobe because he got to finish his career. His death wasn't planned to that.
He got to be like 4'11".
I think the only thing his death plays into is it plays into the fact that nobody is going to speak against him.
Bub ass Bo Nix.
Like it just all right. I think let me take it back now that I thought about it. I think that's the only way that Kobe gets moved off of number 2 is that somebody definitively comes in and is better than Jordan, pushing Kobe down to number 3. Bucky, oh, he's talking about, yeah. So I think that's the only way Kobe gets moved off of number 3 off of number 2 is if he gets pushed down to number 3. I don't think somebody comes up and be like, oh yeah, this nigga better than Kobe. I don't see it happen.
Excuse me.
And that's really because, and you know what make it even harder? Would it make it even more difficult?
What?
Well, I guess yeah. Devin Booker he's a 2 guard. Ant-Man is a 2 guard. No, I'm just thinking of actual 2 guards these days because it ain't really that many serious 2 guards because there's so much scoring coming from the 1 position now. Like the 2 guard is almost relegated to you shoot and play defense now. You know what I mean? Except for on teams where the 2 guard is a heavily usage player, but he's damn near playing like the high usage point guards. You know what I mean? Because Devin Booker really damn near plays point guard for real, y'all.
You got Desmond Bane.
Yeah, I mean it's a few nice 2 guards, but you know that was the position in the 90s. I mean because of Jordan, of course, but that was the position in the 90s. It was center and shooting guard. So yeah, I think it's like. So you don't think? Nah, it's gonna be tough for Ant. He gonna have to win. He gonna have to win big. We had to win big. Let me see. Positions are starting to disappear. You say positions are starting to disappear? Yeah, it's becoming more and more positionless on the court. But I think that's really the more special players. It's still dudes that specialize and they stuck at where they at. But the more small ball they play, yeah, I had to agree with that. You know what I mean? Because they playing niggas at 6'7" playing center and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of agree with that a little bit. The roles of the positions. The roles of the positions, pause, is changing. Let's see what else we got. And we actually going had to shut it down in about 5 minutes, and I think we pretty much went over most of the shit we had on here. Look like Josh Giddey might skate. Look like he might skate. Yeah, because I think you sent me something saying they getting married.
I don't think they actually getting married, but her family fucking with him, and they try to
Right.
take. I mean, he taking care of him clearly. That seemed like he treating their daughter real nice.
Right. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm about to go check out. I'm about to go check out some of this sports action for the night. I got a couple tickets in. You got any tickets in, y'all?
Yeah. You already used it. It wasn't.
What's the updates on what, Mark? What you talking about, y'all?
I couldn't wait to take the clothes off.
Hey, Mark, what update you talking about, man? You got something on your Knicks tonight, y'all? Craig?
Yeah, I had RJ Barrett for 20 and 2 threes. Bitch got 13 and 1.
Okay.
So he'll be
Sound like a
on
winner.
for the same ticket with Jordan Poole. And that nigga only got 9 points.
Okay.
Poole
Hey,
really
there's no real update on Giddey. That nigga still playing, and like Craig said, they still dating, and like he looking out for the family because they fuck with him. So I think that's the main thing. That's the main thing that the family is messing with yo. And it's legal in that state. So it's hard for the NBA to say nothing unless at some point they bring out a rule, but it is not going to be retroactive to Josh Giddey that, you know what I mean, that y'all need to be messing with chicks that's 18 and older. You know what I mean? And other than that, I don't see anything happening to him. Mark said he already done on the bet tent. Khan said get money on them Knicks. But we thank y'all for coming out, hooking up tonight, and we be back. Peace.